Today we're going to be taking a look at the DPY-2M. This is the rare weapon from Rak. This weapon is actually pretty damn decent. This is the only range weapon that Rak really has that can actually be able to fight bosses, and you can also kind of snipe people from pretty decently far away. So it works pretty well. It has two alternate fires, so it's basically one is the range version of it, so it's basically almost like hands weapon in a sense. Like it has a little tiny explosion kind of a radius around the bullet, and then there's also the grenade part, which it throws a bunch of little baby grenades. It's kind of similar to the base weapon of Rak, but not really, because it's like a smaller version of it. We'll take a look at it once we actually get into gameplay, but just looking at the stats here real quick, we got Hero Killer for more player and elite damage, and then Exterminator for regular enemy damage, as well as the critical hit chance. So critical hit chance is already at 10% base on this weapon, which is actually really nice. I would personally put more crit chance on it because the crit happens pretty damn often, even with that 10%. So if we could put it up to at least 25%, or if you want to take it even higher, you can. The damage is like really, really nice if you have those crits happening. So definitely worth it to do that. I went and I put Exterminator for some reason. I don't know why, but Exterminator, like, it already does pretty decent damage towards regular enemies. So there's really no point in doing Exterminator. I think this is like the same for most weapons. Like, it just feels like Exterminator is just kind of a waste of a stat in a lot of times, unless you're looking at a weapon that's actually good at, like, you know, damaging a lot of people in the area, then it might be worth it. But usually with single fire weapons like this, it's not worth it to put Exterminator. So Hero Killer is really nice, and then Effective is really nice. There's also Bounty Hunter on it, so if you decide to you know, increase your gold chance on it, that's up to you. Personally, I'm over it. I'm tired of putting Bounty Hunter on weapons and sacrificing all my damage. So yeah, you do whatever you like. But anyway, let's go to an actual mission. Let's go check it out and see what it's like. Okay, so I just made it into a mission. This is the one where you gotta fight Kuzmin and stuff. I figured I might as well do a boss fight type mission. That way you guys can see a little bit more of this weapon. But the way it works, just the normal fire is like almost like a little snipe, and it does a little tiny bit of a AOE like radius around the actual bullet itself. So you can actually like hit like the area of wherever it is you're trying to shoot, similar to like how hands works. And you can do a little bit of explosive damage. You see, it does pretty nice damage even against these heavily armored mobs here. You see, just 3 shots and they're dead. So it's pretty nice. Because when you fight like regular enemies, like the red ones, I forget what they're called, but when you fight those guys are super weak. So you can easily like kill them in like 2 or like usually 1 or 2 shots. You can kill them, especially if you're trying to go for the head. There is also the alternative fire, so basically you switch it up into like grenade launcher mode, and then it shoots these little grenades. Damn, I was trying to see the radius, but like, look, you see how they explode? They explode in like to little baby pellets. It's not the radius on them is just so small. I don't really like using it that much because it's not very reliable. You see, it's only really good when you have like somebody really close. You see, like this. But then again, I mean, you can just shoot them or just melee them, so it's like it just makes it kind of useless in a lot of cases. Like pretty much the base weapon, when you think about like an AOE radius type weapon, I think of the base weapon, because the base weapon has like an awesome radius around the bullets. See, watch, I'm gonna shoot the ground here just to kind of see if I can hit them, but I guess the radius wasn't big enough on it. It's just like the radius on the actual bullet is just so small. So it's kind of hard to get little snipey type things in. So let me take out this leg. Alright, let me go up there. Let's see if I can snipe this sniper real quick. Sniper, no sniping. There it is. Boom. Alright, she's down. Well, I'm not going to go over there because I'm going to get zapped by the damn boss. Let's take out the rest of these legs, though. But yeah, this is the only ranged weapon that Rak really has, because other than that, I mean, the Nilbin launcher is probably still one of my favorite weapons, but with missions like this, the Nilbin launcher is like useless. So I'm not able to do anything to the boss. The only thing I can possibly do is run around and just melee everything and, you know, kill like just the mobs running around. But when it comes to the actual boss fight, like it's almost impossible to hit anything. Okay, I don't have enough range here. See, these guys are gonna drop down. Okay, so let me back the hell up. There we go. Alright, let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Ah, damn it. This thing's gonna zap me. Forget it. I'm not even gonna bother with that leg. Sometimes it puts the leg like way the hell back there. Like, how the hell do you even shoot that? And a lot of these characters, they're not built to be able to fight bosses like this. So like that's why I'm always like preaching about like how amazing Schneider is, because you really can't, like, not having a Schneider on the team is like just gimping the hell out of your team completely. Because if you don't have a Schneider, then you're pretty much gonna sit there like fighting the boss for like 20 minutes, wasting a lot of time. He's just so easy kill bosses. But at least this gives Rak like a fighting chance to be able to fight bosses like this, because you can kind of snipe with it. You see, this is not bad. See, but of course you see the damage on it right now. It's obviously, I'm playing in single player mode, so it's like all amplified. So don't think that this is gonna be how it is when you're fighting on a team, because there's no way it's doing this much damage normally. It's decent, but it's not this good, you know. All right, here we go. We're gonna fight some Kuzmin. See, but this is what's cool. You can kind of, this is the only weapon that you can really truly snipe on Rak with, so it works really well. Especially when you're having to deal with, like, let's say like a Herrick, for example, some kind of sniper type antagonist. It really helps, because you can be able to just like counter snipe them. Alright, let me see if I can grab this real quick. Oh, you know what? I could probably kill him before the timer even runs out. Let's do that. Yeah, let's we're just gonna kill him like this. Screw it. That's it. Well, anyway, I mean, this weapon actually works pretty well. There's a lot of times that I don't really like using it because the fire rate is just so slow on it. But whenever you have to do like a mission where you have to fight a boss, I definitely recommend using this weapon over anything else on Rak, mainly because you're not going to be able to damage the boss at all. And then you're just going to be twiddling your thumbs, running around like hoping that the rest of your team, you know, kind of carry it, you know. But I don't really like that feeling, you know what I mean? So I play a lot of like Schneider for that reason, mainly because I want to be able to just like kill the boss. If that's my job, then that's what I'm going to do. But at least this gives an opportunity to Rak to be able to do some stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it's a good weapon. It's definitely worth it. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a thumbs up if you liked the video. Thumbs down if you didn't. And I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.